Oh man, we have some potential crazy leaks coming out of Jada Toys today. Now, this information is coming from an online Canadian retailer called Collectix.com. We've seen them before. We see that they carry all of the Jada Toys Street Fighter product. So this is potentially a reputable source. As we've seen before, some of these retailers put these listings up a bit prematurely, and that gives us some insight into potential upcoming releases coming out of the Jada Toys line. The first, a really crazy one, being this Alpha 3 2-pack, including Guile and M. Bison. It says Alpha 3, it doesn't even say 3, it says Alpha, Guile versus M. Bison, but we're going to assume this is the Alpha 3 versions of these characters. This is set at $67, which is a great price if this is a 2-pack, and that would just be absolutely insane if Jada gave us two brand new figures, brand new toys from the Alpha line at once. That would be unheard of, and that would be awesome. But this is kind of weird as well, because Guile and Bison are not much different in their alpha forms as they are from the Street Fighter 2 designs. So are these going to be updated bodies with their 2.0 articulation? Is this going to potentially be an entirely new sculpt and design for these characters? Maybe a deluxe package with the additional head sculpts for M. Bison? We really do not know what this could be. Heck, this could potentially even be a 2-pack for Street Fighter 2 Guile and M. Bison, since, you know, we haven't even seen these as prototypes or anything like that. So I don't know what this means, but this is really interesting news. Now, could this be released for 2027? That is also possible, because we did not see any speaking of this in any of the current leaks. Any of the leaks that came out earlier this year have not mentioned these figures at all. But another very, very interesting leak is that the new IP, a brand new IP for the Jada 1/12 figures, they are going to be producing Hunter x Hunter 1/12 action figures, according to these leaks. Again, all of this is unconfirmed, and the only place we're seeing this currently is out of this Collectix.com retail website. But you know that Jada Toys has the IP for Hunter x Hunter. They make the small metal figs, as well as other toys related to Hunter x Hunter. But that would be really cool if they jumped into the Hunter x Hunter 1/12 action figure line, especially with their updated 2.0 articulated bodies. These things might be direct competitors to the way more expensive SH Figuarts Hunter x Hunter line. So that is really interesting, very exciting news if you're a Hunter x Hunter fan. Now, I will go ahead and say I do not watch the anime. I am not a fan of the show, as I've never seen it, but it looks like we're getting pre-orders for two characters, the two main characters of the show. I believe they are named Kalua, which you can see here. He's a really cool design. I've seen this character before, but I don't know much about him. But if we get him in 1/12 action figure form, I imagine we'll be getting effect pieces, multiple hands, multiple head sculpts, and this is set to be pre-ordered at the $35 range. And then we also have the other main character of the show. I believe it is pronounced Gon. Really cool design of this character. I've seen him all over the place, but again, not a fan of the show myself, so I don't know much about him, but I do imagine that we'll get a awesome accessory loadout, effect pieces, and the whole 9 yards if Jada Toys is really jumping in to the Hunter x Hunter 1/12 action figure scale. So exciting stuff, potential leaks coming out of Collectix.com, and hopefully we see some of this stuff. I imagine we're going to see previews of this stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, but I'm imagining that these probably won't be releasing until early to mid 2027. But still, exciting news. We're always here and excited for updates from Jada Toys. And this is sort of spoiling maybe some potential reveals for their San Diego Comic-Con event, but it is what it is. We're, reporting on what we found and what is circulating in the action figure news world, and I definitely had to touch on this. As you know, we are a big fan of Jada Toys here. So, potential 2 new characters from the Alpha line, Guile and M. Bison, in a 2-pack, which would be absolutely insane, and the 2 main characters from Hunter x Hunter coming potentially early next year as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop a like if this was informative. If you like this kind of content, leave a comment below. And thanks for spending some time with us. We'll catch you in the next one.